Everyone here, my name is Favour from Warri. This will be the last video of me, the whole world. Last video of me, the whole world will be seeing. By the time you will be seeing this video, I'm already dead. And because of my death, is Odogwu Asaba. He stays in Panam Road, Panam Road.
In case you don't know, this is the video of the incident between the girl and Odogwu Asaba, that he allegedly raped the girl after promising the girl that he was going to give her some money. Lord Pro family here, do not forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more new and engaging news. So this is the full video. So grab your seat, open your ears wide, open your eyes wide, and enjoy the video.
Which is by Hilton Hotel. I think that's the name of the Hilton Hotel. He has a boutique in the hotel. His boutique is inside the reception of the hotel. Once you get to Midfield Junction, like Panam Road, Midfield Junction, you will see the hotel. It's the first hotel by the road by Midfield Junction, by your left. He's a big content creator. He has a sales girl called Obozono and Shioma. This video is dedicated to him. As at last 2 weeks Friday, I can't remember the actual date, but last 2 weeks Friday. Today date is 14. I'm making this video on the 14th. So last 2 weeks Friday from on the 14th. This was when this event happened. First of all, I met him online on Monday, which is on Monday before Friday. And I told him that I'm going through some problems and I need money to sort out the family problem. And I told him that I know of a man. He has helped me a lot when I was in Asaba. But the man is not staying in Asaba. The man is staying in Abuja. But he wants to stick with me. So I can't go. And I texted him that I need his advice. And I texted him for that advice. So I will know if he will be able to give me any ideas, like advice or any ideas of how to make money, or just advice. I just needed someone to talk to because I don't have a friend. I don't have any friend. I told him, he said I should not go. Even without me telling him. Yet I would have not still go to that Abuja because I've not been to Abuja once before. Secondly, I know I'm a virgin. That was why I told him. And I would have still not do it. I just told him to just let the marriage.
You just heard that. She said she was a virgin. So she couldn't go to meet the man she said normally helps her in Warri. And the man is now in Abuja because she knew what the man wants from her. So let's continue watching. Do not forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more news and entertainment.
Out of me, he said I should not go. That I should come to meet him in Asaba on Friday. When he told me to come and meet him on Friday, he said I should come and meet him on Friday. He's going to help me. He did not tell me that let me come, that let him sleep with me. He's going to give me the amount of money I want. No. He just told me, come to us. Can you come to us on Friday? I will help you. My phone was on disappear mode, so I don't have screenshots of those messages anymore. But I'm sure it will be on his phone. Since my phone is on 24-hour disappear, my own chat will not appear in his side, but is.
You see one thing about this life, there was no prior agreement. So the girl was not expecting such from Odogwu Asaba. There was no agreement. There was no consensus. It's going to be a different case when they agreed on something that you come, after we finish snacking, I'm going to give you so amount of money. As in transactional, meat. But that wasn't what the girl expected. On her getting there, she discovered something different. Let's continue watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, guys.
Own will appear. And his own is more evidence because the shot will be there when he told me to come, that he wants to help me. And he did not engage in any conversation with me with sex. that will not say, okay, I'm going there. I know he wants to sleep with me with the money. No, there was no conversation of such. So we planned on Friday. I went to the park. He said I should get to the park and call him. I went there, he called me on video call to be sure I'm in the park. He sent me the transport fare to pay because I told him I don't have a dime.
This is one of the reasons why I don't advise people to put their phone or their WhatsApp, any media used to send message, don't put it on disappearing mode. Don't ever put your chat on disappearing mode. People who put their chats on disappearing mode, they are either cheating partners or they are fraudsters. If you make your investigation very well, it is either they are cheating partners or they are fraudsters. They are hiding something. So to protect yourself, stop. If you know you don't have any ulterior motive, you are not doing anything illegal, stop putting your chats on disappearing mode. Let's continue watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
One day, my parents was not away. None of my family members are away. I later told my sister, my twin sister, I'm going to Asaba. And I sent her the phone number and the man in case anything happened to me. But I didn't tell her what I was going there for because me, I don't know. I got there. I went to his shop. From there, he said he wants to go to the car wash. He went to the car wash. Then he went to the hotel. In my mind, what is he doing in the hotel? I was like, okay, maybe that's where he normally stays. So even before we entered, they told me that this is where he normally lodge. I said, okay. I was not scared. I didn't have it in mind that I would do anything of sex because he's a popular person and he would not want to try do rubbish because people might drag him online. That was where my mistake came from. I went inside. Started saying stop, relaxing, he wants to.
In this life, stop assuming. Stop assuming. Try to know something. Don't always assume something. I think that this happened. I think that it's like this. I think it's going to be like this. I thought. Stop this think and thought. Always know and don't assume. Be sure. Be sure of things. And for the girls, any man that takes you to hotel, just know that it is very likely that you are going to knock there in that hotel. 90% of the people that goes to hotel, they go there to knock. 90% of the people you see in the hotel, at least 90%, they go there to knock. That's what they go there to do. So hotel is a place designed mostly for knocking. So if you know you are not ready to knock, don't follow anybody to any man to any hotel. Because a man will hardly book hotel for you both to go inside that hotel room and be throwing pillow against one another. Or go into the hotel and start playing or having conversation. Even people that go to hotel to have business conversation, they don't have the conversation in the hotel room. So any business conversation that they are having, a male and a female, is having inside the hotel room, just know that something sexual must be involved. Let's continue watching. Hit that like button and the subscribe button, guys.
Do with me and all that. Then I was on top of the bed. Foolishly me, I allowed him to put my clothes. That was where I made the mistake. And I told him that, please, I cannot do this. I'm done. I'm still a virgin. I had to remind him that maybe he's not remember how to remind him. So, I'm not doing this way. Even if I want to do this, I want to do it with somebody that I know that I'm dating. For love and not for money. I cannot do this for money or anything. About the money. Even when he carry me in time, but he don't tell me, say, okay, how much do you want? Or I'll give you the money. We did not bargain on.
You see another mistake here? She was trying to help the man think. She was thinking for Odogwu Asaba. She feels another assumption again, that because he's popular, he wouldn't want to do anything so that people will not drag him online. You see? Stop assuming and know. Let's continue watching.
Sex with money. You know he's a man. He was already pulling my clothes. I was trying to stop him, but no, he was still pulling it. So I said, okay, this man is going to do this thing by force. He put my clothes, and I told him no. So he tried. He was not saying that the thing was not entering. So I told him that you see, I'm a virgin. So it will not enter. Just let me go. He said, okay.
I understand where she said that he allowed Odogwu Asaba to pull off her clothes. I understand, because the man is the stronger vessel. between both of them. Odogwu Asaba is stronger, Vessel is a man. But even at that, provided there is no violence involved, a girl that doesn't want to open her legs for you will never open her legs for you. She's going to put her legs too tight together. You can never penetrate that girl. You can never penetrate that girl, especially virgins. Those who have had experience with virgins, I don't mean gripping virgins. So I mean like you want to have a sexual encounter with virgins, like consensual sexual encounter with virgins. You should know what I'm talking about. The way they always keep their legs tight because they are not used to those kind of activities. So I don't know what to think at this point, because I know that a girl that don't want a man to penetrate her will keep her legs so tightly closed that the man can never be able to make his way in. Except the man becomes violent and starts maybe hitting her or her, then I can understand that. But let's continue watching and learning more about the story.
I still say I won't stand up. I'm lying down like this. Because of me to turn side and stand up. He can't use my back. He can't use my back face front. He can't use me and cover my mouth. He used his hand to cover my mouth and then he pressed my back. He bed. It was like what? It was not raping me. I was shouting. Nobody could hear. I couldn't even shout to him because of the pressure of his hand on my mouth. So they did it. They really did it. I had a ghost. And I stopped.
What I see here is just that Favour was both vulnerable physically and mentally. I think this girl has had some mental traumas before she visited that man. So both the physical vulnerability and the mental vulnerability amounted to her inability to not fight back. This is where this story is projecting towards. Let's continue watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's continue watching.
I came down from the bed. I thought that the thing did not enter. I came down. It was very painful. But I thought that maybe it did not enter. I came down immediately. I saw blood coming out of my body. I was crying. And it's something. What part of that? Do you know what he said? He said that, thank God that you don't know how you make me feel. That he has been wanting to experience his virgin again, that he has never done it before, that he has been craving for it. He said he's so happy doing it on the bed. I was like telling him, you are telling me you're happy doing this. Did I do it with you genuinely? You make me, you're telling me in my face that you are happy doing this. So I went to the bathroom to clean up myself. I couldn't even clean up myself. I was just there standing and crying, watching the blood come out of my body, because I was already thinking that I've disappointed my parents and I've disappointed myself. So he came to the bathroom and started beating it. He was not doing as if he was sorry. He was begging me. He can't need that for the bathroom.
Wait, do people still rap people in this 21st century, 2026? Hey, sometimes I wonder what the kind of men who indulge in such acts, what they benefit from it. Is it a mental benefit? Because if it's a physical or a pleasure-based benefit, I don't think there is pleasure. You are going to gain any pleasure from trying to rap a girl. I don't think you are going to gain any what pleasure? Pleasure for that kind of sexual encounter. I don't think there's any pleasure you derive. I don't think you derive any sexual pleasure from rape. I don't think you derive any sexual pleasure from grabbing a girl. I don't think so. I don't see how you are going to derive any, except it's a mental pressure. Maybe they just want to carry out such activity and feel mentally satisfied. I don't know. That's what I'm still trying to study. Maybe I will carry out that study in the future to really ascertain why people carry out that act. But sometimes I think it can have something to do with spiritual entity. Such people might have been possessed, because I'm still struggling to find out why they carry out such act, what they stand to gain grabbing a girl. Let's continue watching.
He was now begging me. I told about it that I did not tell my parents I'm coming here to Abuja, to Asaba. I did not tell anybody. How will I explain to them? How will I tell the world that I carried myself to Asaba to meet a man? Before me and I enter bed, who will I explain? If I will call police, they will say I'm still at fault. Besides, the deed has been done. They may still say it's not rape because I'm up to 20 years, I'm 21 years. So I just say, this thing has happened, this thing don't happen, even though I'm not happy. I'm just still forgiving. They cannot arrest him, they cannot do anything. Even if I decide to even say they will still arrest him. He has influence, he's popular. You know, poor man. And money go kill his face. So I said, no problem, forgive him. I even hug him. Forgive him. But I was not talking to him, I was angry. I was still angry. It was like how many hours later I slept. I woke up because I was really serious that there was nothing to put inside me. So I said in the beginning, before me and I, so I was still waiting in that process. I slept off because I was weak. I woke up. I ate because I'm not eating since morning. So I woke up, it was already something after 3, after 4. So, bought noodles for me, I ate. And I even talked with him, I even laughed with him. The laugh was not genuine, but I had to laugh with him because I cannot go depressed. Depression will not do anything, no tears will do anything. And he even told me that the dress is going to buy for me, and the dress is 32,000. Now once he buy the dress for me, I will go back to normal. It was when he even told me that I had hope. That was when I even stopped crying. I consoled myself. I had hope that I can still imagine that I'm still a virgin. I know that I'm not a virgin, but at least I will still imagine of how we cope. So I told him that I'm not spending the night here. Even when I was sleeping, he was still trying to come close to me, to touch me for the next sex again. And I said that after the rape, because I follow you now for yesterday, I follow you now. That does not mean that you want to use the opportunity to go over again. Are you okay? And I got angry and I said that me, I cannot stay here because I know that if I try and say let me sleep here, they go tomorrow morning. He's still going to rape me again because me, I will not really agree. You still want to forcefully do it. And I know it's dangerous. So I said, let me go. He can't send me. How much he sent me? It's not 8,000 dirhams. And send me for transport.
You see, this story is now beginning to sound as if this Odogwu Asaba has been carrying out these demonic acts. This is not his first time. Just listen to how he keep deceiving this girl because of his wicked act. That is going to buy her a medication. That the medication is going to restore her vision. What crude talk? How mean can one be? How deceptive can one be? Odogwu Asaba.
Back to him. He did not give me money for the drugs, nothing. I saw him sending the voice notes to some. Go to the POS shop, to my shop, take the POS, business POS, and transfer 50,000 to me. He did that on my phone, so I would think that he really wants to withdraw 50k and send for me for the drugs. I saw him. It was not someone he was sending it to. I saw what he was doing, but because I was far from the phone, so I was not sure. I told him I'm not leaving here until you send me that money for the drugs. He said I should go there. He's going to send it. I don't know that option because I don't want to sleep. Because if I should stay there, I might sleep. So for me not to sleep, I had to leave there. So I left there.
If you apply, do business, normal business.
A lot of people. This is a very terrible mistake. I ready to give us everything. Thank you,
a popular content creator in Delta State, based in Asaba, called Odogwu Asaba, allegedly raped a 20-year-old girl, Favour Agro. The girl is a twin. And the so-called 44-year-old Odogwu of Asaba get twins as a daughter. So he rape this girl. This girl, he deceived this girl, come hotel for Asaba. Tell the girl, he posts, a lot, say they train people how to monetize your page, you go private chat people. So this girl, nurse, practicing nurse from Wingate Hospital of Kokoko. 20 years old girl, twin. Now I tell the girl, say go train her for, to monetize her TikTok and everything. This girl called for the...
This story gives me chills. Woo! The only comment I have at the end of the story is that Favour was physically and mentally vulnerable. She has been through traumas, both mentally and the same Odogwu Asaba added his own physically too. That was why she was not able to fight back. She was not able to think for herself to make the right decision. That's why she was naive. May her soul rest in peace. May her soul rest in peace. They say that buying yourself is never an option. But most of the people who tell you buying yourself is not an option are the people that when they find yourself in the situation that you are in, they will be the first to buy themselves. So just pray you don't find yourself in a situation that will make you think of buying yourself. Because me, as you are seeing here, I'm a very strong man. I'm a very strong man. But there was a particular ordeal I faced some time back that made me consider buying myself. It crossed my thoughts. It crossed my thoughts. But the thoughts that I had was not just buying myself alone. I wanted to do the unthinkable before finally buying myself. But buying yourself is also buying yourself. Just pray that you don't find yourself in such situation that will make such thoughts, such demonic thoughts cross your mind. Because you might feel you are so strong. Buying yourself is not an option. Buying yourself is not an option. Until you find yourself in that shoe and you don't have anyone close by to walk you out of the hole you are about to enter. You are going to do worse. Lord Pro family here, do not forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. At this point, I'm out of this place. No time. I'm so down. This story has taken something away from me. This story has reduced my strength. I can't speak anymore. I'll see you guys some other time.